Hi guys, so I'm officially doing my CD and vinyls haul or collection video, I don't know. But I'm just gonna be like showing you guys each CD and each record that I own and talking a little bit about them, why I have them, how I got them. Like some of them have like interesting stories, some of them don't really, but I'm just gonna be like talking about them and yeah. But a little bit about my collection. I started I think in 2013, 2014, like officially, but I did like as a kid like grow up with like a lot of CDs and records. So I have like some of the CDs that I had as a kid, but yeah, I just kind of like threw them in. Also, like majority of my collection I did like thrift because you know, like as a student in college, collecting CDs like retail price, it's expensive and I don't have that money. Like I had art supplies to buy, so a lot of the CDs I have are thrifted. Like my K-pop CDs, those I bought with like the as is prices, but I'll talk more about like my K-pop CDs and how like I don't really be buying them anymore. Yeah, like majority of the collection is thrifted at like Goodwills or on record shops, like bargain bin sections. Also, I'm not doing this in like any specific order, but let's talk about these CDs. So our first one is Melo Concentration 2000. I found this in the city for like what, $3? That's a steal, and I'm so happy that I found that. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite Nami like albums, but there are songs on there that are my favorite Nami songs, like Next to You. So next up we have is the Black Keys Brothers album. I did go through a like alt rock indie phase back in like middle school and early high school, so you guys will be seeing like a lot of alternative rock indie CDs. So this I got as a gift. No, I bought this at Target for like $5. And then I ended up seeing them live in 2014, 15. So next I have Living Color. This is their compilation album. Everything is Possible, the very best of Living Color. I thrifted this as well. If you don't listen to Living Color, you definitely should, especially if you're looking for like black rock bands. Like they're one of the originals, so definitely get into them. Next we have Bjork, her debut album. This was the first Bjork album I like ever bought. It was like my freshman year of high school. I bought this as a gift to myself for my birthday, and yeah, it's just, I love this album. There's also a signature inside, and I don't know whose signature this is. So if anyone can like let me know whose signature that is, please say something. La Bausch. Okay, so my next CD is Space Jam. Listen, I used to have a Space Jam phase back in like early high school, so my friends bought me this from Goodwill for like $1. But this was like back then in the 90s where everyone was getting like all these like star-studded names, like especially rappers, like on their albums, like movie albums and stuff. So like for example, this one you have Seal, Coolio, Quadsies, DJ, Redacted, Be Real, Busta Rhymes, Coolio, LL Cool J, Method Man, D'Angelo, Monica, Salt and Pepper, Robin S, Barry White, and Chris Rock, All for One, Redacted, Spin Doctors, and Bugs Bunny himself on this. Like that is a star-studded lineup right there. Like that's $1 million guaranteed movie. Yeah, that's a hit. And you know, it was a hit. Okay, this is hilarious because my computer absolutely hates me and doesn't want me to be happy, so I now have to start filming on my phone. So yay, better quality. Sorry for the glare. There's a crack going through my camera, so anytime I like move, you can see like these shiny reflections. It's so annoying, but you know, I just gotta deal with it. But speaking of iconic movies with iconic soundtracks, the next CD I want to be talking about is Bjork Some Songs from the motion picture Dancer in the Dark. I
feel like this is a very like underrated album from her discography. I mean, like, people know, like, I've seen it all. Like, it was like a Grammy nominated song, you know, she performed it in her famous swan dress, but no one really talks about like all the other songs on the album. There's only 7 songs, but I love every single song on this album. She's really telling a story, and if you haven't seen the movie, like, and you listen to this, the lyrics might not make sense. Why is she counting to 107 like on the second to last song? But when you watch the movie, like, you'll understand why. My girl was going through it. I don't want to spoil it, but like, you just have to watch it. Like, I don't know. Dreams Comes True, The Swinging Star. This is like epitome of feel good, like happy 90s music. And True is like one of my favorite Japanese rock bands. Rock, pop, jazz, like they do a little bit of everything. But The Swinging Star is just like every single song is a hit. Yeah, but it's just like really exciting music. Like, it always like lifts my spirits when I listen to it, so I definitely recommend this. Like, it's on all streaming, so y'all don't have an excuse to not be able to listen to this. But y'all do have an excuse to not be able to listen to this. Sweet Sheep, When Pop Is the Fan. Good luck finding this. You're gonna have to download it, or like, I don't know, find some other way to listen to this, because I've tried to upload it to YouTube. Avex is like, no, y'all ain't getting this. I love every 17 songs. Yep, 17 songs. It's so good. Like, Nami was in her bag when she made this little project, but like, the impact that it's had, legendary. And I think Avex needs to come to his senses and put this on streaming. So justice for Sweet Chic. Next is Gota's Let's Get Started album. I found this in the bargain bin at a record shop for $1. I found about Gota through Soul to Soul because I think he either did like the percussion or the production on Keep On Moving. I think it was production. I don't know about percussion, but I believe he is a percussionist. I think he is. He did the he plays the drums. Maybe he did some drums work, I don't know, for Keep On Moving. I don't know. If y'all like jazz, listen to Gota. This isn't on streaming, but you can like find his music on YouTube. Some of it on streaming, so no doubt. Tragic Kingdom. Gwen. I think she's a very, like, just her timeline and like her history is so interesting, like career she's had, and like, you know, going solo, and like the whole Harajuku, like Love Angel Baby music. I'm like, yeah, Love Angel Music Baby, that whole thing, like, I don't know, she's very interesting. But this album, I used to be really into like Guitar Hero and stuff, so I would always play like Spiderwebs, and like, you know, we all know like Just a Girl and Don't Speak, but the rest of the album, it's very fun. Def Tech by Def Tech. I only know one song on this, My Way. When I bought this, I was like, oh, like, I know My Way, like, I want to listen to them more. Honestly, I think I listened to this once. I wasn't feeling it, but, you know, it was $1. It was in the bargain bin, so I ain't complaining. I'm not gonna get into this. Like, I don't even know why I bought this. When I bought it, I didn't even realize about the clean version, so I feel like the songs don't even hit as much as they should. I'm not even a Drake fan like that, so like, at the time, why did I buy Views? Like, I don't know. Misconception of Lauryn Hill. I feel like everyone needs to have this in their CD collection. Like, it's just like a classic. You know, Miss Lauryn Hill. I want to put out one album, disappear, and then go on tour, be 2 hours late to each concert. Oh my god, wait. Just want to point out here, okay, back then, Bratz used to like give out mini CDs with like 1 to 2 songs. This one I think has So Good and Cien Ciente, I think is the name. Like the Spanish version of So Good, I think. I'm not sure. I used to have like the 70s mix, and like, yeah, it's just like 2 songs. And then I have Tyler the Creator, Wolf. This was a part of the Wolf record, which I'll talk about more later, but it's kind of like, you know, like sometimes with records they'll give you like the digital download code, and you can like download the record so you have it digitally. Like, it's like that. Next we have High School Musical 3. This is one of those like CDs that I had as a kid, and now I just like randomly still have with me. I definitely had 1 and 2. I don't know where they are, but I still got 3. So yeah, this Chibomato, Viva la Woman. This is a really nice album. If you guys don't know Chivo Mato, like get into them, listen to their music. It's very like chill, relax, and they also do like more like rock song, but they're really cool. Disco drum and bass. I just was like, you know what, let me just buy something random, and I decided to get disco drum and bass. So I had a Stronger Than Pride, a classic in her discography, like hits after hits after hits after hits. If you just really want to like live in the moment, like be feeling yourself, like this is an album to listen to. Honestly, her whole discography is like that. You'll just be like vibing when you listen to her music. Next is Bjork Volta. Honestly, when I first bought this, I was like, ooh, sticker, but I wasn't feeling this. Like, I got it because it was like, okay, Timbaland like produced it and like helped work on the album, but then like when I heard the songs, I kind of was like, but now I get it. Like, I think it's one of those albums you have to listen to a couple of times and then it'll click in your head and you're like, oh, okay, I get it now. I see the vision that you're going for and I understand it and I appreciate it, and I definitely do now with that. So every single album that I've talked about so far, except for Drake, Views, and the Black Keys, have been thrifted. Those two were just like I bought in store, like Target, Walmart. Everything else was like thrifted or like gifted. And I ain't paying full price anymore. I'm going on a budget. Polyrhythm. This is just a little like single. There's literally 5 songs on it. This is a Perfume classic. Like, this is the song that made them who they are now. It's just like such a staple in their music like career. So it really like pushed them to be who they are now. And it's like, it's crazy. Next we have this Perfume World Tour 3rd. It's a live concert, but it's in my collection. Like, I don't know, I have it. I was there for it, so yay. Morning Musume, Live Revolution 21, Spring, Osaka Jo Hall Final. This was Nakazawa. Yeah, this was her graduation concert. Collie, she became like the leader after. This also isn't a CD. Like, why am I talking about this? At the beginning, star-studded lineup. We got Dirty Bit, Life the Night, like Love You Long Time, XOXOXO, Fashion Beats, like Don't Stop the Party. Like, yeah, this is old. Okay, this is one of those random CDs I had as a kid and I still like have it now and it's not like busted. The next is Addicted to You by Yotari Karu. This is another bargain bin single, but you know what? It's an amazing single, so I ain't complaining. But yeah, I was really surprised when I found this at Book Off for like $1.50. That's a deal. And usually like her stuff sells out quick at Book Off, like every time I go there, so I was very happy to find that. Morning Musume Koko ni Iruse? I think I said that right. It's actually so funny. I didn't even mention this, but one day in the city, I just like went to this bookstore and found Morning Musume CDs and Mini Moni and Hello Project like shuffle groups for like $1 each, 99 cents. And I was so surprised. I was like, whoa. And what's crazy is I actually had a dream about this. Like a couple months ago, I was like, oh, I just had a dream I like thrifted Morning Musume CDs for like $1. But all the CDs like itself are missing. And all of this, maybe they're all in here. This kind of looks like the Black Keys True Blue album. Look it up. I think the Black Keys plagiarized my girls. Nami Amuro, Say the Word. This is also just a single. And now that I look at it, this cover's kind of boring. Like, I don't know, that's literally it. Like, okay. I think this is the first one that she wrote herself, if I'm correct. The Very Best of D-Light by D-Light. Just like a D-Light compilation album. Groovy 90s dance music, you know, like Grooves in the Heart, like What Is Love, Power of Love, like Say Ah, all those fun songs. Next is the only IU album in my CD collection. I know I need to get more, but I have IU Remix. IU Remix. Look at it like Euro, like their minds for Eurobeat album. This is like the top selling IU remix album, I believe. And what's crazy is that I thrifted this also. Like, I was so surprised when I found this. But this is like my baby. Like, I love this album. Cover Morning Musume, the cover album. Various artists. This is like such an interesting album because usually you'll hear of like acts doing covers of like Western artists, but in this case, it's Western artists doing covers of like Japanese songs, and it's just like, it's very interesting. The lineup is interesting as well. You have like Denise Williams and Sydney Braggs from En Vogue, Tara McDonald, Vanessa Williams, like Shack Attack, like Tonya Kelly, how did he get everyone on this lineup? Like, very interesting. But I love this album as well. Yeah, some of them just like do not sound like the original songs, but they're still fun to listen to. So next is Weezer, their Blue album. Like, I think this is Dusty Gems and Bra Nuggets. What was going through their brains when they made this? I can't complain because I was a fan. Like, I've seen them live and everything. Like, oh my god. Yeah, this is just like acoustic versions, live versions of like some of their songs. But yeah, that's it. I ain't going into them. True Love Unlimited. This is like a very like jazzy, still kind of poppy album that they made like a little further into their career. This is a really nice album, and it was only like $7. Like, yay! The last two Jewel Case albums. Yes, and they're both puffy. Do I even know the names? It's in Japanese. I just be listening to it. This is like a compilation album, an illustrated history. Both of these were thrifted, so they were like what, $5, $2, like very cheap. But I love like the illustrations and like actually both of these. They're just very cute. And we are done with the jewel cases. Yay! It's time to get into K-pop. These aren't thrifted, you know, like I dropped money on these. Okay, first up, CL. This is my most recent. I bought this as a gift to myself for my birthday. I absolutely love the packaging. That's one thing about K-pop packaging. They're gonna give you packaging. This is your money's worth right here. I don't think I've ever seen a jewel case with little friendship bracelet, like beads inside. I wish they would move though, because the L and CL is upside down. But you know what? I don't care, because this is just like, it's so pretty. Like, look at it. Look. The CL Alpha, very good. It's like her first debut album. You know, we've been waiting on this album since 2015, 2014, 2013. I don't know. It's been too long. It's been way overdue, and we finally got it. And she is just living and thriving, and I just love that for her. Shiny One of One. I got this for my birthday. It's one of my favorite Shiny albums, like later Shiny albums. I wish I had more of their earlier albums, but that shit is expensive. Let me tell you. Should I get Romeo? I thought it was $18. No, that was $180. I was like, y'all can keep this. I'm not getting it. Shiny 101. This is like happy feel-good music. Like, when they were given the assignment, 80s, like 90s pop aesthetic, like they understood the assignment. They did it. I love the photo book on this as well. I'm not gonna like open it and get into it, but it's just perfect. Did get this like at the time when it came out. I think I got scammed when I bought this. I bought it from like, I didn't really know at the time how to buy like K-pop albums, and I just bought it off of like some website off of Tumblr, and I'm pretty sure I got scammed because I paid too much for this as a kid. At the same time, like when I was working, I would literally buy the dumbest things. Like, I didn't think realistically I'd be like, oh, I can spend like a whole paycheck on this and I'll be fine. If I did that now, you would have to lock me up. I was just like, I was not thinking when I was buying these K-pop albums. Like, I'd be on the school bus on Tumblr looking up where to buy albums, and I'd be getting like these sketchy websites. I wasn't thinking. This was my first Shiny album. Classic EP, you know. I think this is one of my most streamed Shiny albums too, but this is so good. Like, I don't know, they're like experimenting with like EDM at the time, and Symptoms, that's a ballad. Like, I'm not a ballad person, but that song is so good. Okay, I'm almost done with the K-pop albums. Up next we have FX 4 Walls. This is their last album. It makes me so sad because we're never gonna get another one, but I'm delusional, so I still think that like we're in high hopes of another FX album, maybe in another dimension. There's an FX album being released soon, but yeah, 4 Walls, it's so good. And then this is who I got on the back. Anyways, next is Pink Tape. This was the first K-pop album that I ever got back in like 2014 for my birthday. I love this so much. What I love about Pink Tape is like obviously the packaging, but look at the storage method. Hats off to Pink Tape. You have served me well in the past. And yeah, Pink Tape got me through so much. My baby, my baby. The last K-pop album, Exact by EXO. Not really much to say about it. Honestly, it was a good album, but like, I feel like it definitely went under the radar. I don't know, because it was like, during the time when it came out, like, there was big hype, but I don't really be seeing people talking about it as much now. I don't know, but then again, I'm not really like following EXO as much as I used to. I really wish I got the repackage of this with like Lotto, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not dropping another 40 on an album like that. The rest are just J-pop, and then I'm gonna get into the records finally, and then I'm gonna be done with this. First, I want to start with the Morning Musume. So this is Morning Musume. I don't know how to pronounce the name of it, but it's the one where they like introduce each member and talk a little bit about them, and it's like, yay, our youth, like that's that. And it comes with photo cards too. I don't feel like opening, but trust me, there's photo cards in here. But that's really cool because like back then, like the 2000s, they were doing photo cards. Next is Globe Faces Places. This is their debut album, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I think so. Next we have Many Money Days, Many Money Songs 2. This was towards the end of their career. This is a cute album, definitely not like the same compared to their older songs. I love Crazy About You. And then song number 5, the one that's like ka ka ka, like like that song is really nice too. And the last one, this bitch, Dance Empire Bass Japan. I don't even know what to say about this. Like, I made a whole TikTok about it, so look at the TikTok if you want to know more about this. But all you need to know is that it's a bootleg compilation album, and I don't know how the person who made this got away with it, because they should have been locked up. Like, all these artists are mostly under Avex, so I don't know how like they got away with this. But it's like Every Little Thing, TM Revolution, Folder Max, like Nami Amuro, Speed, even Map, SMAP, whatever. Like, even they're on this, and I'm like, how did you get away? How did you get away with it? But they did it. And then the last album, this actually, like, I don't know why I didn't speak about this earlier, and this is the newest album that I bought, but the Smashing Pumpkins, Melo, Collie, and the Infinite Sadness. Like, I remember like, oh my god, wait, I used to listen to Smashing Pumpkins as a kid, so I just like bought this in remembrance of their music. I don't really know what else to say. Like, that's just kind of it. Like, old indie all rock days. And those are all of my CDs. Okay, it's finally time to start talking about my record collection. But I just like don't collect records as I used to do in the past because they're so expensive. Like, oh my god, I don't have it in me to drop like 40, 30, even 20 on a like record. Like, I don't know, I'm not like that anymore. That's why I buy CDs more, because they're cheaper, like $1, like boom. So first up, we have Kiara Pami Pami's Pika Pika Batazine. I found this at Urban Outfitters for like $22.98. This is what I mean when I say I don't buy records anymore. That's why. Why did I drop $22 on this? Not my favorite Kiara album, but I think it was just like the fact that I saw it in stores and I was like, oh my god, I need to get it. Like, that's kind of why I bought it. But I do like Yume no Hajime Ring Ring. Best Coast, the only place. Oh my god, do y'all see my camera? This is what happens when you drop your phone and you get cracks on both the front and back camera. You just get like a ghosty effect to your videos and your pictures, and it sucks. Best Coast, I want to say like dreamy bedroom rock indie music. That's what they're giving on this. Speaking of indie music, we have Washed Out, Life of Leisure. This is the only washed out vinyl that I have. I wish I had more, but I don't know why. I have like a washed out t-shirt, I saw them live, but this is the only actual like music that I own by them. Okay, Arctic Monkeys AM. That's it. We have Destiny's Child, Independent Woman, Part 1, from Charlie's Angels soundtrack. This I stole from my dad's collection. Oopsies. I don't care, it's mine now. So, yeah. Let me just go through all the things I stole from my dad's collection because we're just gonna get it out of the way. So, Michael Jackson, Off the Walls, The Wiz, Madonna. I didn't steal this, I bought this. Whitney Houston, self-titled, TLC Waterfalls. Also, must appreciate the album cover. Like, I love the illustration. And yeah, I think those are all of the records that I like took from my dad. So next we have Sacrificals 99 Cents. This is a very like fun, creative album. I really like the packaging on this. I think this is a clear, clear record, like, ooh, really nice stuff. This was the Tyler the Creator Wolf album that I was talking about, or record that I was talking about that came with the CD. And my first roommate from college actually gave this to me as a gift. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. And we actually saw Tyler the Creator live like our freshman year. So yeah, this was a lot to me. And this is Destiny's Child's Writing on the Walls. I also received this as a gift as well. So important part of my collection. It's Grimes Vision. I will fight for this album. Like, no skips. Oop. I will fight for this until the end of time. I don't care what she says. I will fight. I don't care. Perfume, Cosmic Explorer, iconic packaging, iconic cover, iconic designs, semi-iconic music. Definitely too many remixes, but that's okay because it's pink. It's pink. Daft Punk Random Access Memories. Yeah, some people didn't like it. Some people said it was too long. I personally loved every single song on this. This is also like a zero skips album to me. I was a really big Daft Punk fan back then, and when this came out, I was like, yeah! I really wish I got like Discovery and like Homework and all those other albums, but they're so expensive now because they're not together. And that's like one of my biggest regrets when it comes to like collecting, because it's like I had so much time to buy them and now they're just like dummy expensive. But I still have this, so we're almost done, y'all. Okay, please stick with me. The Classics, Hanging Gardens. I haven't listened to this in so long, but like if y'all like techno, like this is a good dance album. Y'all see my camera? It's ridiculous. This has been like so messy, and this is like the first time I'm recording something for YouTube, so hopefully the setup improves. Like, oh my god. The next is Tyler the Creator's Goblin. I don't really have much to say about this either. Like, this was back when I was like a Tyler fan. Oh my god. But I'm not really like into his music as much now. But I personally like this album a lot. I know like it was very problematic, like lyrically, yeah, but it's a staple in Tyler's music career, and it brought a lot of like publicity for him. So then we have The Clash, second to last. Yes. Like my dad was like, oh, you need to get into them, like they're a classic like British punk band that you would like. And I was like, oh, okay, like sure. And you know, I like it. I'm not like a big fan, but like it's good. Finally, the last one is Perfume's Level 3. Yay! This is the most expensive record I have. Out of the CDs and records, this is the most expensive. The one and only time I've ever purchased something CD of Japan. Like after that, I was like, no, I know better. I'm not doing this again. But yeah, Perfume Level 3. I don't know what was going through Nakata's mind when he made this, but whatever was going through that noggin of his, it was pure gold. Like this right here, it's not my favorite Perfume album, but like this was like their peak. Like they were traveling, like they got the Tokyo Dome on lock. It was given, and they gave. Wow, that was so painful. That took so long, and now I have to edit it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my CD and record collection. It was like a little messy. Like what was I even talking about in this video? Honestly, I've stopped collecting because I just don't have the money. I'm not in the city anymore, so I don't have like access to all of my favorite like record stores and like bookstores. Oh my god, like yeah, I'm just gonna like, I'm taking a break from collecting. I do want to get more into like Discogs Marketplace because I got like the Morning Miss May cover album from there, and I was really satisfied with like the shipping and like contacting like the sellers and things like that. And there's so many like rare CDs on there that I definitely want to like buy. So I'm actually gonna link like my Discogs and my Rate My Music, because that has like the whole list of all of my CDs and vinyls, if you guys want to like know what I have, like the whole list and like what I used to own and things like that. But yeah, I hope you guys like enjoyed this video. Let me know if y'all want to see like more videos like this. Like I don't know, I need to brainstorm and come up with like more ideas for like content for this channel so I can get things going and you know, maybe make something out of this. But yeah, don't forget to like follow me on my socials, and I will see you guys hopefully in another video. Yeah, bye.